In the next 5 minutes, I will be showing you a live preview of how we onboard clients from start to finish. This is going to be a 3-hour task in 5 minutes. Let's get started with the very first thing that needs to happen. When we onboard a brand new client, we're going to essentially create a brand new task with the client name. We're then going to input their information. Where we get this information is from the onboarding form. So this is a form that we send them that is pre-filled with automations. So from their perspective, it's less than 3 minutes to edit. They can actually just edit this with anything that they want. Next up, they're going to input all of the contacts for the different things that are relevant, right? So the billing contacts, general contacts, email notifications, all of that stuff, right? Once we've got all of that stuff, it's going to then trigger a notification to us to create the brand new client. And so let's go ahead and call this Bruce Co. And let's input all of this stuff. So they wanted to get notified inside Slack. The product is the lead generation client, and boom, we've got a client. Now we click save. It's going to trigger this automation over here. What this is going to do is send information to various different places. And so it's going to send it to Clay to allow us to create the Clay folders, send it to Smartly to allow us to create the Smartly folders, client access, remove the billing contacts, the general contacts, the main contacts, pretty much everyone related to that company from the marketing communication. It's going to create the engagement folders, the shared folders, add them into Stripe. If they're already in Stripe, get the billing dates and the renewal dates, all of that stuff. It's going to create a shared dashboard, do all of that stuff for us. And by the way, this is not the only automation running. There's a whole bunch, right? And so boom, we've already finished the first task. That's a 1 hour. Actually, that's a long task. That's a 1.5 hour task. Boom. Next up, we do set up domains. And so what this is going to do is similar to this. It's going to do a whole bunch of research on that company, leveraging the information that we had shared. So it's going to look at places like GoDaddy to figure out the available domains, figure out how much they cost, figure out a whole bunch of stuff for us. And then it's going to create brand new domain tasks for us to leverage. And so this is actually how I set up my ClickUp account. We've got one space with a whole bunch of sub lists that are all related with one another. And so the client comms are related to the clients, the campaigns related to the clients, all of this stuff is related with one another. But it helps us streamline our workflows extremely efficiently. So on the front end, it's super simple. On the back end, that's where all of the complexity lies. Now, we've got the brand new client created. The next step is simply choosing where they are. Are they a trial client? Or are they an active client? And so what a trial client is a client that's working with me on this offer. 28 days of lead generation for $1. This is not a joke. It's actually 28 days for $1. There's no fancy upsells, no 30-day, 3-month contracts, 12-month contracts. It is what it is. 28 days for $1. And so this is who we would consider a trial client. Let's go ahead and set up the account for the trial client. What this is going to do when we go ahead and move it here is going to trigger this automation that's going to create a communication task and a campaign task. So we've got 2 campaigns over here for the trial client, and then we've got a client comms task, in addition to the domains tasks that have been created in the background. Now we start creating the campaigns, but this is the automation in case you guys are curious. So for a regular client, we would be creating 4 campaigns. For a $1 client, we're going to be creating 2 campaigns. And then we are getting the engagement folder. So getting the engagement folder, it's going to be coming from the client over here. And so this is typically the fields that we have, right? Where do these fields come from? They come from the original onboarding automation over here. But since we actually never let it run through all the way, then we don't have this stuff. But typically we would have all of this stuff over here. And so boom, we've got the client created. We've got the campaigns created. Now, all we need to do is simply let them know that we are ready to go. So we've got a subject line here, campaign creation started. This is the subject line. And then we've got an email draft. Hey, Bruce, just wanted to send over a quick message to let you know that we've created the campaigns for company name. Here's where we're at so far. To log in, boom, 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 boom. And so here's where we're at so far. How is this relevant? It's because this is actually a video creation task. So record a video and send them an email. So we would actually film a Loom video. Despite the fact that they're paying us $1 for 28 days of work, we're still trying to show them that we're legit. So we record a video, we paste that video inside here, and then we determine the email recipient. So boom, and we're just going to send it to ourselves. So boom, we've got the email recipients, and then we send it over as a test draft. Actually, it's not going to pop up, so let's just switch the subject line over here. Boom, subject line, boom, boom, boom. I keep saying boom, I got to stop saying that. I'm trying to keep this under 5 minutes because that's what I promised. But well, let's see. Okay, so boom. I just said boom again. That's hilarious. All right, so let's go ahead and refresh the page. This is actually triggering another automation in the background that is crafting the email for us. And so now we've got the email. This is sent to us to review it. And so it's got their username, the password, and then it's also got the video. So at the bottom over here, there would be a video. If we didn't record a video like we just didn't in this case, then there would be nothing. So we would be fine. And now if this looks good, we send a test email to the client. And so from the client's perspective, they've just been onboarded. It's less than 5 minutes. We've already set up their Smart Lead account. We've already set up all of these engagement folders. We've already given them a form that takes less than 3 minutes to set up. We've done all of this stuff, all of it in less than 5 minutes. That's it for me, guys. Bye.